Imagine your body as a massive warehouse that never closes. Delivery trucks arrive constantly, unloading boxes without any pause. Workers rush everywhere, stacking packages faster than they can organize. Soon the aisles are blocked and broken equipment stays unrepaired. No one has time to clean because deliveries never stop. Now imagine locking the warehouse doors for a while. Suddenly the chaos stops and the noise fades away. Workers finally begin repairing shelves and clearing old clutter. Broken machines get replaced and damaged materials are recycled. This is exactly what happens inside your body during fasting. Eating once a day creates that quiet moment for internal repair. This method is often called OMAD, or one meal daily. Instead of constant feeding, your body receives long periods of rest. Today we will walk through a full 23-hour timeline. Hour by hour, your body changes its energy strategy completely. From digestion to fat burning and cellular repair processes. Understanding these stages explains why fasting affects your health so deeply. Let's start the clock the moment your final bite disappears. Hours 0 to 4, the digestion phase. The first 4 hours begin immediately after finishing your meal. Your stomach starts breaking food into smaller chemical components. Proteins become amino acids and carbohydrates convert into glucose. That glucose quickly enters the bloodstream as usable energy. Your pancreas responds by releasing a powerful hormone called insulin. Insulin acts like a gatekeeper controlling where energy travels. When insulin levels rise, energy moves directly into your cells. At the same time, energy cannot leave those cells easily. Think of insulin like a one-way door for fuel storage. While insulin stays elevated, fat burning becomes nearly impossible. Your body focuses only on using or storing incoming nutrients. If excess sugar remains in your blood after the meal, insulin directs that extra energy into storage locations. The liver and muscles store glucose as glycogen molecules. Glycogen works like a wallet filled with quick spending money. It provides immediate energy whenever your body needs fuel. However, this wallet has limited storage space. During these early hours, your body feels satisfied and comfortable. Energy is abundant and everything runs on freshly digested food. Nothing dramatic occurs yet, because digestion still dominates metabolism. Hours 4 to 12, the glycogen phase. After 4 hours, digestion slowly begins to wind down. Blood sugar levels gradually return to their normal baseline. The huge wave of nutrients from your meal disappears. Insulin levels begin dropping as fewer nutrients circulate. Your body notices that external fuel supplies are declining. Around 6 to 8 hours after eating, hunger signals appear. A hormone called ghrelin rises and stimulates appetite. You might feel stomach rumbling or mild irritability. Many people interpret this feeling as immediate starvation. In reality, your body simply expects another meal soon. For years, most people eat several times every single day. Their metabolism becomes dependent on constant food intake. So when meals stop arriving, the system briefly complains. But your body already prepared a backup energy plan. The liver begins unlocking its glycogen storage reserves. Stored sugar molecules break apart into fresh glucose. This glucose maintains stable blood sugar for many hours. Your brain and muscles continue functioning without any problems. You are not burning muscle or entering starvation mode. You are simply spending the energy saved earlier in the day. Think of it as using emergency cash from your wallet. Around hour 12, the metabolic turning point. By 12 hours without food, glycogen supplies shrink dramatically. Your body faces a critical metabolic decision at this stage. Either metabolism slows down, or another energy source activates. Fortunately, humans evolved to survive long periods without food. Insulin levels now drop to their lowest resting baseline. This hormonal shift unlocks powerful metabolic enzymes. One enzyme becomes especially important during this moment. It is called hormone-sensitive lipase, a fat-releasing catalyst. This enzyme opens the doors of your stored body fat. Fat cells release fatty acids directly into your bloodstream. For the first time during the fast, fat becomes primary fuel. Your body stops relying on yesterday's meal for energy. Instead, it begins running on the energy stored within you. Hours 14 to 16, the fuel switch. Between 14 and 16 hours, something fascinating happens. The uncomfortable hunger sensations usually begin fading away. This surprises many people experiencing fasting for the first time. Instead of feeling weaker, energy levels often stabilize. When you rely on frequent meals, energy fluctuates constantly. Blood sugar spikes and crashes throughout the entire day. But fat provides a slow and steady fuel supply. Your body stores tens of thousands of calories as body fat. Even lean individuals carry enough energy for several weeks. As fat breaks down, the liver converts fatty acids into ketones. Ketones act as an alternative fuel for the brain. Your brain cannot directly burn fat molecules for energy. However, it efficiently uses glucose or ketones instead. Ketones actually provide extremely clean metabolic energy. They produce fewer harmful byproducts during cellular respiration. Scientists often call this reduction in waste oxidative stress. Because ketones burn cleaner, many people feel sharper mentally. Around hour 16, brain fog often disappears completely. Focus improves and thoughts become clearer and faster. Instead of sluggishness, many individuals feel alert and energized. From an evolutionary perspective, this response makes perfect sense. A hungry hunter needed sharp focus to catch food. Sleepiness during hunger would have been deadly in ancient times. So the body evolved to sharpen the mind during fasting. Hours 16 to 18, deep metabolic efficiency. During these hours, fat burning continues accelerating steadily. Ketone levels gradually rise in your bloodstream. Your brain now receives a consistent flow of efficient fuel. Energy remains stable instead of fluctuating unpredictably. Many people describe this stage as feeling calm yet energized. The body settles into a rhythm powered primarily by stored fat. But another important process prepares to activate soon. Hour 18, the autophagy phase. Around 18 hours, one of fasting's most powerful benefits begins. This biological process is known as autophagy. Autophagy literally means self-eating in scientific terminology. But the concept sounds scarier than it actually is. Remember the warehouse that never had time for cleaning. Constant deliveries prevented workers from fixing anything. When food intake stops long enough, the body faces shortages. Cells need building materials but new nutrients are unavailable. So the body turns inward and searches for damaged components. Old proteins, broken cell parts, and defective mitochondria appear. Mitochondria are tiny structures responsible for producing cellular energy. Over time, some mitochondria become inefficient or damaged. Autophagy identifies these faulty pieces and breaks them down. The cell wraps them inside a special membrane container. Enzymes then dissolve the contents into raw molecular materials. These materials become fresh building blocks for new proteins. The process removes cellular junk while recycling valuable resources. Misfolded proteins linked to diseases can also be eliminated. Some harmful bacteria and viruses hiding inside cells disappear. This entire cleaning process strengthens overall cellular health. Scientists believe autophagy plays a role in longevity. When eating constantly throughout the day, autophagy rarely activates. Cells remain too busy processing incoming nutrients. But extended fasting finally gives the cleanup crew time to work. Hours 20 to 22, hormonal protection. At this stage, skeptics often worry about muscle loss. They assume the body must begin breaking down muscle tissue. Surprisingly, biology responds with a protective strategy instead. Your body releases a powerful hormone called human growth hormone. Human growth hormone, often abbreviated HGH, rises dramatically. Studies show fasting can increase HGH levels over 1,000%. This hormone protects lean muscle from being used as fuel. It sends a clear message throughout your entire body. Burn stored fat for energy, but preserve valuable muscle tissue. From an evolutionary viewpoint, this makes perfect sense. Muscle strength was essential for hunting and survival. Destroying muscle during short fasts would reduce survival chances. Therefore, the body prioritizes fat burning instead. Imagine heating a house with firewood stored outside. You would never burn your furniture while wood remains available. Body fat represents that massive firewood supply. Muscle tissue represents the furniture you want to keep. The combination of low insulin and high growth hormone creates a powerful fat-burning metabolic environment. Hour 23, preparing for your meal. After 23 hours, your eating window approaches again. Your metabolism now sits in a highly sensitive state. Think about a dry sponge placed into water. It absorbs liquid quickly because it contains empty space. Your cells behave similarly after long fasting periods. They eagerly absorb nutrients when food finally arrives. Meanwhile, your digestive system has enjoyed a long rest. Inflammation inside the gut lining often decreases during fasting. Certain harmful gut bacteria rely on constant sugar supply. Without steady sugar intake, many of them decline. Beneficial bacteria often survive better during these conditions. By now your body runs primarily on fat and ketones. Cells have recycled damaged proteins through autophagy. Growth hormone continues supporting muscle preservation. You are not weak or depleted during this stage. Your metabolism has shifted into a highly efficient mode, breaking the fast properly. However, what you eat next matters more than usual. Your body is extremely receptive to whatever nutrients arrive. Many people treat the meal like a reward for suffering. They break their fast with pizza, soda, or sugary desserts. This floods a sensitive system with massive sugar spikes. Insulin surges dramatically and energy crashes follow quickly. Instead, think of this meal as construction material. Your body needs high-quality nutrients for rebuilding. Start with a strong foundation of protein. Foods like steak, eggs, salmon, or chicken work well. Protein provides amino acids needed for tissue repair. Muscle rebuilding particularly depends on these molecules. Next include healthy dietary fats for sustained energy. Avocados, olive oil, nuts, and similar foods support metabolism, because your body already burns fat efficiently. Dietary fats maintain stable blood sugar levels. Finally, add large portions of nutrient-dense vegetables. Leafy greens and cruciferous vegetables provide vital minerals. Fermented foods can support healthy gut bacteria populations. Since you only eat once daily, food quality becomes essential. Your body must receive vitamins, electrolytes, and fiber. When meals contain dense nutrients and satisfying foods, you often become full surprisingly quickly. Hormones controlling hunger and fullness finally rebalance. Leptin signals satisfaction while ghrelin decreases appropriately. You stop eating when nourished instead of overly stuffed. The adaptation period. Transitioning into one meal per day requires patience. Jumping from 6 daily meals directly into OMAD feels difficult. Your metabolism must relearn how to burn fat efficiently. That requires producing specific enzymes and metabolic pathways. The liver also needs time to increase ketone production. Scientists call this ability metabolic flexibility. During the first week, temporary discomfort may appear. Headaches, fatigue, or mild weakness sometimes occur. These symptoms often result from electrolyte imbalance. When insulin drops, the kidneys release water and sodium. Replacing lost sodium can solve the problem quickly. A small pinch of sea salt in water often helps. Gradual adaptation works better than extreme overnight changes. Start by delaying breakfast by 2 hours each day. Eventually skip breakfast completely and push lunch later. Slow adjustments allow the body to adapt smoothly. Important safety considerations. Fasting also acts as a stressor on the body. Individuals already under heavy stress should proceed carefully. Poor sleep, chronic anxiety, or thyroid problems may complicate fasting. In some cases, long fasts can raise cortisol levels excessively. Certain groups should avoid this protocol entirely. Pregnant or breastfeeding individuals should not practice OMAD. Anyone with a history of eating disorders should avoid it. People taking medication for diabetes or blood pressure must consult a medical professional first. For healthy adults, however, controlled fasting can be powerful. The bigger perspective. Modern society surrounds us with constant food availability. Snacks appear everywhere from offices to gas stations. This environment teaches us to fear even mild hunger. But hunger is not an emergency signal. It is simply a message from your metabolism. Learning to tolerate that signal restores metabolic independence. You stop being controlled by blood sugar fluctuations. Instead, you return to a natural human rhythm. Hunt for food, feast when successful, then rest afterward. Beyond potential weight loss, fasting offers something deeper. It provides freedom from constant eating schedules. Your body finally gains time to repair itself internally. Cells clean their environment and rebuild stronger structures. What feels like deprivation actually becomes restoration. You are not starving when practicing controlled fasting. You are allowing ancient biological systems to function again. And in many cases, that simple shift transforms health dramatically.